junior skaters before we have our single skaters of Icicle Senior closing the competition today. So it's been pretty exciting so far, hasn't it?
Yeah, lots of really good skates and interesting scores. Yeah, it's been really good.
So we've got yet to come Dcejr, who are on the ice now. They're opening the second group. They are currently in first place at the end of the short programme with 65.57. So they are definitely a strong team, aren't they? They're going to be quite hard to beat. But Sun City Swing at the end of the short programme with 61.19. So not a big gap there.
No.
So definitely very closable with the free. Then we've got Reflections, who are also representing the United States. They were in fourth at the end of the short with 58.19, and then Starlights representing the USA, who were in third at the end of the short with 58.63. So they're all pretty close together, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to watching these teams.
So it should be
seeing what they've come up with for their free programs.
Yeah, because we were saying earlier, weren't we? We've seen a lot of variety with the lifts. We've seen a lot of creativity with the teams, with what they're going to do, because the free is a bit longer, isn't it? It gives them a bit more.
Yeah, lots of time to make it original. Like, there's nothing we've seen today that a team has really done before. It's all, every team, their programs are always so different.
Yeah,
you never know what you're going to get.
Which is what makes this part of the competition so exciting.
Yeah, definitely.
So we're now ready to start the final group of the competition. We've got Dcejr Junior representing the United States of America.
If there was a murder, there was a murderer. Wait, is that a clue? The murderer is one of us. Dcejr.
Thank you, Team Dcejr Junior.
A very strong performance by Dcejr Junior there.
Yeah, that was a really nice programme.
Another dramatic piece of music, a very dramatic choice.
Yeah, and they portrayed it all the way through. That was really nice.
Is it hard to maintain that kind of intensity all the way through a programme of this length?
Yes, yeah, definitely, because the elements are so hard and there's so much required that it is really hard to keep the performance.
There was a murderer.
It's always good to see the intersection slightly slowed down, isn't it? It gives you a chance to really see what they did.
Yeah. I know when we film practices and we slow things down and we really slow-mo and we zoom in and we see where things are not quite working and how we can make it better.
That element was quite difficult to see what happened.
Yes,
in the middle.
there was a collision in the middle. And with an angle, because they're going at different directions, it really throws the skating coming out of it when there is a collision.
But another really great lift.
Yeah, and again, different.
So to move into first, Dcejr need 90.13. The Porter Classic in November, they got 97.71 with this programme. And then the US Synchro Championships, which I'm not sure was this season or last season, after apologies to Dcejr for not knowing that, with 91.41. So they're very solidly in the 90s. They're very consistent. They'll be looking to break that 100 mark.
Yeah, I can imagine so, yeah.
Are all teams... sorry, wrong question. Are teams generally... sort of, do they have a score they're aiming for? Do they have like a sort of a benchmark barrier that they want to we really want to get over this, or?
Yeah, so when we're planning programs, we know what the base value of levels are.
Yeah.
So when we're putting a program together, we know how many points each element is worth.
Yeah.
And then we can kind of have a rough idea, but then obviously the judging aspect we can't predict.
You can't predict that, no.
But knowing half the score at least helps.
Yeah, I hadn't. Yeah, that's a good way of explaining it. I hadn't thought about it like that before. So when you're planning it, you have got a score vaguely in mind that you're aiming for or working towards.
Because everything's given a base value, so it might be that you go for a higher level because it'll get you more points, or you might go for a lower level and do it well. That might get you as many points as going for something harder and not doing as well.
So it's quite tactical.
Yeah.
It can be quite tactical as a coach. So let's see how Dcejr have done.
Total segment score 114.24.
So 114.24 for Dcejr Junior.
179.81.
Which brings them to a total score of 179.81, which puts them currently in first place.
Next to skate, representing Finland, please welcome Team Sun City Swing Junior.
So our next skaters on the ice, representing Finland, we've